Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mariam Classic Essentials Plus and I am Mariam Muzodema. Welcome to a day in the life of a soap maker. This is the making of Neem and Turmeric soap, the countertop method. Here I just finished weighing out my palm kernel oil, and this palm kernel oil has been infused with plantain leaves, neem leaves, and some other herbs. And here I am weighing out my palm oil, red palm oil. I normally bleach my palm oils, but I stopped at a particular time bleaching them because I found out that the red palm oil has more benefits than the the bleached palm oil. So here I'm weighing out my tallow. This tallow, I think I have a video that I'm yet to post of the making of this particular tallow that I made. This tallow is 100% food grade tallow. The color is beigey, or should I say a little bit tinge of creamy color, because I infused the tallow with onions and ginger. So here I'm preparing to make my lye solution, and I have, okay, this is the oil that I just melted in the microwave, so that's because of the tallow. So here I have weighed out my water and I'm weighing out my lye. In this particular production I decided to use water. I totally forgot that I still had coconut water in my fridge. That is what I was supposed to use. So I had already finished mixing the lye into the water before I remembered. So the next phase will be for me to soak in neem leaves into the caustic soda solution, which is the lye solution. That is where I get parts of the neem for this soap making. This is a method that I learned from an Indian lady that I follow online. I subscribe to her channel online. This is one of the ways she makes her neem soaps. She likes to soak her fresh neem plants in her lye solution. Now, I am actually sieving it out. In her own case, she did not sieve it out. She waited for it to cool and she mashed it with hand blender. So here I have mixed the lye solution with the oils, and it has emulsified, and I've covered it for it to cook on its own. So here it was applesauce phase that it was at before I started stirring, and it went quickly into mashed potato phase. Then it is gelled here already, but not fully gelled anyway. So after this phase, it will go into the Vaseline stage, which is the full gel phase, which is actually the cooked phase. So I'm adding some shea butter for some skin nourishing benefits. This is to aid as a super fat and to also add healing properties to the soap. So here the soap is fully cooked. It is shiny like Vaseline. And here's my turmeric and my fragrance. I normally don't use a particular fragrance when I make my soaps. I use a combination of fragrance. Sometimes I use 3, sometimes I use 4, sometimes I use 5. But I combine fragrances when I make my soap. So one cannot be able to place the exact fragrance I use on my soap, except the person is very good with fragrances. The person can be able to tell some of the fragrances I use, but not all. So here I use about 2 tablespoons of turmeric. Turmeric is a herb that stains, so you have to be careful when you're adding it in soaps, especially pasty black soaps. Now, as you can see, the soap is looking very dark, but by the time it hardens, it will have a brown hue to it. It will not be completely black. Okay. and I'm molding in the soaps, and I'll be cutting this by tomorrow. This soap is long overdue. The last one I made a huge blunder. I tried to rebatch it, but the rebatching did not come out as expected. So I decided to make a fresh soap for the customer. And besides, I don't like selling rebatch soaps. I like making soaps fresh, and I sell those ones. But rebatch soap, most times I like to keep them for home use, or I give them out as gifts to some of my very good customers that buy most of my products. So this is me trying to mold the remaining ones that I've brought out from the pots or the container that I used to make the soap. And I'll be using this to take my bath to test the soap, which is what I normally do whenever I make any products. So I'm cleaning up. By tomorrow, by the time I cut the soaps, I will be showing a picture of how the soap comes out. Thank you all for watching. God bless. Bye bye.